So here we have our rhythm training number 3. So we've got crotchets, quavers, and crotchet rests. So the crotchet rests really aren't doing much different. They're just being silent for that beat instead. So they shouldn't cause too much of an issue. You just got to get used to counting the beat, but just being silent on that beat. So let's take us back for a sec. Let's go to about 80. And what we want to do is listen to that beat. Get yourself in sync with it. And just give yourself some time to really sink into that beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just warm yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to react differently on those beats. Number 1, I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. You can count beat 3 out loud. I'm just being silent on those beats so you can really tell that there's nothing happening. Ooh, what good timing. So I've got to wind up my metronome here for a sec. If you have a digital metronome, you've only got to worry about putting batteries in. This mechanical one, just got to wind up every now and again. Now, I'll show you actually, this is probably a good time to show you, some metronomes have a little thing out the side here, and there's numbers written on it. And it will ding. I've got it set on 0 because the ding just drives me up the wall. It's so annoying, especially when you've got a full day of teaching and you're using it. Oh, it's useful though. This is really annoying. But it is good when you're starting. So it will ding every 4 beats. So that will show you where beat 1 is if you're getting lost. It's just like really ear piercing. But you can use it to be your 1 beat. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Kind of like that. And it just kind of helps you remember that beat 1 is accented, and it also makes you not get lost. So if you somehow get lost in the middle, you hear that ding, that's beat 1 again. So even if you were halfway through a bar and you made a mistake and you thought, oh damn, I'm just going to have to start again, you just wait until you hear the ding, that's beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just do one of them here. Let's just do number 2. I'll leave the ding on. You get yourself in sync, and I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. You can set it to different ones, like if there were 3 beats in the bar, you can set it to ding every 3. You can set it to ding every 6, and also every 2 beats. I've got some cute little stickers on the back here that my students gave me. They're very cute. One of them is actually Scratch and Sniff. I love little Scratch and Sniff stickers. They're so cute. So number 3. So I've taken the ding off. We're still on 80. I'll count us in. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4 and 1. 4 and 1. 4 and 1. 4 and. So for the rest of these ones, I'm not going to count as I go. I'm just going to play them. So here's number 4. I'll count us in, but then I won't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Let's speed it up a tad. Let's go 100. About there. So again, we've changed the speed. Get yourself in sync a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. just like that. Number 6, jump right in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you had a bit of a struggle with that one, because each bar is a bit different, I'll slow it down and I'll count this time, just in case you had trouble following along. So we're back to 80. Let's get back in sync. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll count us in. Number 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, rest. 1 and 2, 3, and rest. 1, 2, and 3, rest. 1, 2, and 3, rest. Like that. Number 7, I'll go the same speed. Each bar is a little different, but we're still just counting in blocks of 1, so it shouldn't matter too much. Just react to what you see, 1 beat at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's do that one again. It is a bit of a tricky one. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Just like that. So that was on 80. So you can practice them a little bit slower if you want to, but like I said, just get in sync with your metronome each time you change the timing. So that should be pretty straightforward. We're counting in crotchets. Just go 1 beat at a time. Just process 1 beat at a time as you go. And it does take a little bit of practice. Run over it a couple of times. Do it on your instrument if you have one. Otherwise, just clap, tap, whatever you like. Even just counting them out loud is helpful. So take your time with it. Let it sink in. Do it a few times in a row. Do it frequently. It's one of those things where it's like you might nail it the first time you try it. You know, once you've warmed up with a few. That doesn't mean that you've mastered rhythm forever. It's something you've got to keep doing to keep it really fresh and to keep those reactions when you see a quaver, to keep them even, to keep a solid beat, and to start, because it's like reading a new language. You're basically, reading these characters and reacting to them. So you want that to be as smooth as possible. And it really does take time.